Hey everyone, welcome back to CryptoCache. Thank you so much for joining me here. Hope you're having a great day. This is actually very, very good news, folks. We want Bitcoin to be pulling back to some of these lower fib levels. We'll update some smaller time fib levels as well. I bet we're really close to that 0.618. But again, we'll talk about that here in a minute. Got to give credit where credit is due. Congrats to our community members here for that nice BNB short. Close to 20% if you round up. Same thing here with Bitcoin. And then previously to that, Solana and Near protocol from yesterday. So yes, we are shorting a lot. We closed our long position on a different coin, one that shall not be named. No, it was SEI. And it would have hit our stop loss, but we closed out early. Generally, that's what you're supposed to do when things start getting, I wouldn't say bad. This is, again, good if you're expecting the price to pull back. But unfortunately, we never got that pump up to that liquidation levels for SEI. Let's take a quick look at the back-end data here and see what's going on with Bitcoin. Liquidation levels, as we talked about previously, between 64 and 65K is a heavy concentration. We swept part of it, but there's still a lot left here. We can see somewhere around the range, again, about 10 billion left at 65,000. So be very surprised and or remiss if we don't see the price come down at least a little lower to sweep that lower level. My speculation is 64,000 over the next couple of days, maybe leading into the weekend, and we see a slight relief rally over the weekend. That is possible. Is it a probability? Too early to tell. Let's take a quick look here at the monthly just to clarify again. Don't get it twisted. Still a ton of liquidation on the upside. It's starting to diminish a little bit, but there's still 20 plus billion in liquidation in the upper range here at about 69,000. So that's still present. That'll be there for a while. Honestly, probably will never stop because people have a tendency of just never closing their positions, even if they're in profit. It's a crazy, crazy phenomenon. Okay, so let's take a quick look at the daily time frame and see what's going on. Again, we're kind of fulfilling our ABC pattern. This may even just be our A pattern, and we may kind of retrace back up to some key level resistances for our ABC. But at this point on smaller time frames, that's what it's looking like. From a macro perspective, we're seeing that 67,000 held like a champ. When I reviewed this earlier today, I advised not to take a long position because it was just kind of a fake pump. When you have that much volume in a small amount of time, going into a resistance level, unless you continue to add to that volume, there's no reason for it to sustain. We've been slowly bleeding out all day ever since. Anyways, all that being said, we're still bullish in the overall sense. We're above all moving averages, still looking good. However, you got to recognize from a momentum standpoint, we are not looking great because we're still diverging. We can see RSI and money flow index pulling back, being over 50 here and 50 on the RSI and the SMA rather. Those are all good contributing factors here, letting us know that if the price continues to pull back, we'll probably see a pivot around that 64,000 mark. Okay, because again, RSI at 50 should be roughly around that range. And we see here that that's the 50-day SMA. Let me zoom in for you so you can see that a little better. This guy right here at about 63,600, round number 64,000. What do you know? This lower level of liquidation, solid chance we get a pivot right there. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at the 4-hour. What I'll do here just really quick, because I got my macro fibs. Sorry, my mouse went a little crazy there. We're going to pull up some more local fibs and kind of see roughly what that looks like here. Okay, so again, we kind of zoom in. We can see that right there at this lower level here. We can see this 0.236. We're right now pretty much testing the golden pocket on this most recent continuation, this last leg up, so to speak. So we should expect some support at 65,000 for a little while. Should it drop straight through there? It really just depends on how Asian market opens up. We are getting close to that at this point here. The fact that we're establishing a lower low is generally unfavorable, leading me to believe that we're more likely to see the price continue further down. So generally speaking, regardless of these local fibs here, there's a great chance we are going to see the price action probably pull back to 64K. It may not be today, it might be on Friday. Fridays are notorious for dumping, so we could see a slight relief rally tomorrow, and then Friday another pullback. Either way, we're kind of fulfilling this natural pattern here. So it just makes sense. Let's take a quick look at the Ichimoku cloud. And as I mentioned previously, the lagging span was within the price action, so it wasn't really a good buy signal, specifically not to take a long because the conversion line was above the baseline and the lagging span was, again, not free and clear of the price action. It is now, and we're well below the cloud. Again, you can see this cloud kind of working itself out naturally here, the upper and lower lead effectively working as a resistance right here, right here. So once you break below it, folks, it's important to remain cognizant that that is going to be a resistance until you close soundly above. And what does confirmation look like? Me personally, on the hourly time frame, I want to see no less than 4 1-hour candles above the cloud before I consider taking a long. Again, I know it's kind of a strict thing, but you do have less opportunities when you wait that long for confirmation, but it's just a better trade in general. It's a higher success rate. So I don't know. Over the last 20 years, I've developed a pretty good little routine of just not falling into some bad trades. It still happens once in a while, folks. Don't get me wrong. I'm not perfect. The market just has a way of working its way out of control sometimes. So that's why it's important to learn to cut your losses. I talk about that a lot in my Trading Academy community. And of course, our signals kind of had that laden in them as well. So if you're new to our community, just friendly advice here: make sure you read through our signals guide so you know how the signals operate. Also, pay attention to trade alerts here. I've been calling out a majority of these drops here today, and these are just kind of little segues into trades I'm looking to take myself. I usually include DCA targets and specific liquidation levels. So make sure you enable all channels if you're in my Discord, and go up to the Start Here section and register for coin calls so you can pick specific coins you want to follow. Those alerts will be notified a little quicker. Okay. Again, just cool stuff. Making sure our Discord is up to snuff for you folks. I appreciate all the feedback and awesome support. And again, if you are still watching, like the video, comment below. Check us out on BitUnix as well, Phenomenal Exchange. Excellent link to register for this link. Sorry, not a link to register, a link. Use my link to register and you'll get some awesome rewards. And again, the link's down below. These guys are phenomenal though. They've been great to us as a community. So just like to speak highly of them. They've been great, really good to us. Thanks again. Either way, appreciate you. We'll see you in the next one. Have a good rest of your day. Take care.